MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Joe Wiggins will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Jackie Robinson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, to see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Nope. A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
And he fouls this one off. Runner, 2-2. And there he goes towards second. And there's one away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Robinson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for LA. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Kershaw has worked his way through more than 2,500 innings in his career. And over those innings, he's stacked up over 2,700 strikeouts, which means he's closing in on the top 20 strikeout pitchers of all time. Now the 2-1 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Betts to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Into the box, Owen Christian. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Kershaw gets the sign. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Muncy is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single. In now, Terry Mooney. In the dirt here, and
and no advance. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Verma is there, and he has it for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
A.J. Pollock is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. And with two away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Don Mattingly will bat next. Now the first pitch. Popped him up. Mooney is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping up is Randy Wiggins. First pitch on the way. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
down the third baseline. Dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gainer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
So now to the plate, Brian Brummett. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 is laid off of down and in. Tyler Wiggins, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Three and one, here it is. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting in, a third baseman.
So stepping in is Tyler Wiggins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Wiggins over at second. Brummett on at first with nobody out. Fouled off. Here it comes on 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1. None out, runners at first and second.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 1-0 on the ground to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
At the plate now, Christian Brummett. Provided some excitement for the home crowd right out of the gate as he tripled to start out the home first. 0-1, here's the pitch.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Fastball well outside.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hit in the air to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. In to score, the runner from third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. One in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We play 2 full. It's the Pirates 2, and the Dodgers nothing. Third set to get underway, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. Here's the first pitch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson. 0-1.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-0. Plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Owen Christian, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Down the left field line. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. And he fouls this one off. He popped out in his first trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2, and he got him.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
To the plate now, Christian Murray fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Comes set, now the pitch. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Left side, gloved by Turner, and that's the second out.
Now batting, not shortstop.
Next, here is Terry Mooney, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. One left for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. And now the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's down.
No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Ballman, 2 strikes.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Next up is Max Muncy, and it's fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Seager is off at first with 2 away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Dodgers leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the pitch. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Brian Brummett. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Now to bat, Tyler Wiggins. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes right now.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Solo shot here to left, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money. And there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
In now, Bart Wiggins. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2.
All 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing and a line drive. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it. So now to the plate, Don Mattingly.
Now a hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Will Smith.
2 down, no one on base, and that brings up Will Smith. First pitch of the AB now. This is line to left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail in this one 3-0. So now to the plate, Christian Brummett.
For the Pirates, the center fielder.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Ball one.
Now a fastball a bit too
Ball
low
one, no
here.
strike.
It's ball one. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Brummett is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Fouled away. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another full count pitch home. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Tony Gonsolin enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Owen Christian is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
So 1-2 fouled off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Here he comes again. 1-2. That ball is absolutely crushed. Down the line in left, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
At the plate, Roberto Clemente. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Next up is Christian Murray, grounded out in his last at-bat. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Still only one out in the inning. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw won't get him.
Guys, let's take a look at the defense right here. Super quick on the exchange from glove to hand right there to even give himself a chance to get this fast base runner out. He beat it out, but he couldn't have done any more defensively on that play.
Plate now, Terry Mooney, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this point. And he fouls this one off. Murray leads off first with one away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Again, a 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The throw to Robinson. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. At the plate now is Justin Turner. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic and motion, we might have something.
Behind 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now back, second base, Jackie Robinson.
Now to the plate, here is Jackie Robinson. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. This is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Mookie Betts. This is popped up. Mooney is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. For the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Randy Wiggins. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Smith goes to get it. Throw down to first, one away.
The catcher, number 5.
Next to hit, Brian Brummett. He bounced out last time up. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Swung on and missed, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Standing in now, Bart Wiggins. This will take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. And it's fouled away. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Wiggins, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's 2 balls and a strike. Runner goes for second. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. Pirates on top, 5-0. 7th inning ready to roll. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Here's the first pitch to him. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Well, this guy's been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Pulled toward right center field. Clemente is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back, designated hitter,
And stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering.
Nope.
Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 out with a man at first. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Brunnen.
the center fielder, Christian.
And now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 1-1. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Just foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Now this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, Roberto Clemente. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Mattingly has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Don Mattingly. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. So the next to bat will be Will Smith. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two and one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on 2-0. There's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
So next to bat will be Justin Turner. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. Was a little angry on that heater.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Jackie Robinson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Hal Newhouser enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 16, Hal Newhouser.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Tommy Kingley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And now in the box, Christian Murray.
For the Pirates, the left fielder, Christian.
He's set and the pitch. Fouled away. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Fouled off. Another 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now at the plate is Terry Mooney. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And it's fouled away. The count to the Pirates shortstop.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
To the plate now, Randy Wiggins, and he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. I'm set with the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Chopper foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Scott Alexander enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Tyler Wiggins will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a ground ball to Seager is short. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Pirates strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Corey Seager. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Pirates take a 2-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Joe Wiggins pitches well enough to get the W. Clayton Kershaw was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Lance McCullers will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now here is Ricky Henderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Ricky Henderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Weather probably not much of a factor for Game 2. 57 degrees here at the outset. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit into left field, and they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Craig Biggio digging in now. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 home. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-0. Laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second.
This This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he has 7 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Drilled on the ground to short, right to him. Only play is going to be at first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Now the A's designated hitter, Jimmy Fox. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. As he pulls the top hand over, it's 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's one of the best hitters to ever play the game. We're talking about a guy with 3,000 hits. A Hall of Fame pedigree that doesn't come around too often. You better appreciate it while you have the chance to.
Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. As he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Fouled away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Biggio at second with 2 down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ball 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He brings with him a .313 batting average. Looking to minimize the damage here. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. 1-1. Here it is. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Bagwell. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The A's lead it 2-0. Raleigh Fingers is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Brantley is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Solo shot down the line in left, and the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Olsen, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson. The pitch. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Fouled off. This is for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch, Sean Murphy is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's just 2 for 12. Jackson aboard here at first with nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. The 1-1.
2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. Sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Victorino's there to make the catch for route number 1. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on date. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Ricky Henderson is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Runner at second here with 1 man out. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 2-2. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and the A's open it up 4-1 now.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Elvis Andrus will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. He collected a base hit his first time up. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2 balls and a strike to count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that if that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate now, Craig Biggio. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Again, another foul ball. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-1 Oakland. Now into the box is Jeff Bagwell, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball that good.
A ball and a strike now. And it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And another foul ball. Try again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Here's another 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Hit to first. So gets him 2 down. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch on its way.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. On the ground to the left side. Chapman brings it in for the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Hit to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Into the box, Jimmy Fox. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And now 2-base tag is there. He's out at second base.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Stepping in next, Matt Olson worked a walk his first time up. Here it comes. Hit Wheatley back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing doing there for the A's as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Shane Victorino, and they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Now here's the first offering. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Victorino, 28 years old. He was taken in the 6th round back in 1999.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 1-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Garrett.
Now into the box, Garrett Stubbs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
1 out, nobody on.
Yeah.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in, 1-1.
One strike.
Now here it comes. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. That is through into right field for a single. Back to the top of the order now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Altuve has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. 1-0 home. In there, now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
That throw wasn't on the money from the catcher that time, but he did have a lot behind it. His good arm made up for it, and he nabs him trying to take second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This ball will be chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it 4-1. Set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ramon Laureano. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
windup and the 0-1. Drilled down the line, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Now a move over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up the big number.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. Pitch outside, the throw. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Jackson, the runner at second with one away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
In now, Ricky Henderson, as he'll take a look at ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here it comes, 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Now the 2-0. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here it comes now to Andrus. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Justin Verlander answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Craig Biggio. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch.
Inside.
In for strike 2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on the way. Hit hard down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, here, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate passes.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
Brantley, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that with too much.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
A 3-run shot down the line in left, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pulled toward right center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard-hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 1-0. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. Waiting inside with that one. Pretty easy take there. Now the 2-1. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The batter will be Shane Victorino.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He popped out in his first trip. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Hey, I notice pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. We played 4. It's the A's 6 and the Astros 4. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball down.
Now the 1-0.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. And now here is Jimmy Fox. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Six runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He grounded out last time up. Now the 1-0. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still lead it 6-4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the speedy catcher, Garrett Stubbs. First offering on its way. He'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think he could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. That ball is absolutely crushed. Looking up is the right fielder. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
This has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Yes, the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hit on the ground out to short. There is Andrus. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Now it'll be Michael Brantley, singled in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. As he hits one on a line to left field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. Initial look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 in the third. Not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Frankie Montas takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box now, Alex Bregman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lifetime versus this arm. He's got 3 base hits in 22 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Brantley at second, Alvarez at first, 1 gone. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly. A tag for one on the first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. It was a base hit last time up. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. And there's ball 2 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes.
We got 3-2.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, Giro, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
In now, Reggie Jackson. Bregman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now back, catcher, Sean Murphy.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Verlander pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ricky Henderson will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Now here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. And there's a base hit on the line. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Digging in will be Shane Victorino. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1. Correa is off at first with 2 away. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Astros lead 1. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Into the box, Elvis Andrus is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Here it comes now to Andrus. Nope. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
So next to hit is Craig Biggio. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. Biggio takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score. And they take a 7-5 lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Verlander gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
To the plate now, Jimmy Fox. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. The A's lead this one 7-5. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
The catcher,
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And now Dennis Eckersley begins to loosen in the bullpen. And that's in there for a strike. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1-1. Misses. Ball 2. 3-1.
Yeah, we're down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
To first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Flying towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So here is Michael Brantley. His career numbers against this pitcher. He carries a .345 batting average. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
2 out, nobody on. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. Henderson retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-7-5. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Will start us off in the 8th. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 8th inning begins with a fly out. Quickly 1 away.
The batter, number 22.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Next up, Ramon Laureano. He's 2 for 3 thus far. '50th pitch of the game on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Stepping in now, Sean Murphy. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Here it comes, 2-0. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead this one 8-5. Dennis Eckersley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. A bouncer up the middle. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes.
Pitch outside.
And he fouls this one off. Two pitches fouled away. One out, nobody on. Too high, ball 3.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Next, it'll be Jeff Bagwell. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And now the first pitch.
1-0.
Line to the right side. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Line drive, base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, but 2 quick outs, Hero, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Get down 1-1.
Bagwell, the runner at first with 2 gone. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Houston. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Joe Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Popped up. Correa calls for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Next to hit is Elvis Andrews. He's set. Here it comes. Scorched to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Digging in next, Craig Biggio. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Here's the first pitch to him. Carlos Correa is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty deck.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Shane Victorino waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Number 8.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Shane Victorino. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball that time.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball, that was there.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Grounded back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. There's one. Back to first. The 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and they're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Into the box now, Garrett Stubbs. As this is grounded foul off to the left. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Now the 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
Tonight, the Athletics even up this league championship series at 1 game apiece. Frankie Montas gets the W on the mound. Lance McCullers permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Base. on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went guard, they ball gone. Now alien beam it up. That contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Fenway Wall. Really feel fine. Worry about y'all, it's just my time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. For Game 2 of the American League Championship Series, the Oakland Athletics grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 8-5. They've now tied the series at 1 going into Game 3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.
Mm-hmm.